Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here. Happy Sunday morning and happy October once again. It is time for the Cedar Point Halloweekends Rager. Probably the first of possibly two, or maybe probably the only one. I'm not sure if I'm going to record the second one. Me and my dad are going to take my sister and baby cousin Nico too, but I'm going to think about it as time goes on. But anyway, we're a little pressed for time as my dad's out there waiting, so let's get this fiesta, Halloweekends fiesta started. That was way better than yesterday's video with the teeth brushing sequence where I fumbled at the very end. But anyway, my dad's out there, so time to take off and rock the day like Rob Wrigley at America's Greatest Amusement Park. So I will see you all there.
When he knelt to pray, they threw him in the lion's den. Daniel and dangerous dude.
Daniel and dangerous dude. Hi.
Daniel and dangerous dudes.
Daniel and dangerous dude.
Daniel and dangerous dudes.
Daniel and dangerous dude. Hi.
Daniel and dangerous dudes.
Daniel and dangerous dude.
Daniel.
Oh my God, it's windy as fuck. But anyway, I got the pass I need to go into the exit with my autism and stuff. I took some extra time at Starbucks to charge my phone, so now we're all set like Jimmy Johnson. Oh, wait a second. Usually with the Wicked Twister gone, usually our first destination is the Raptor, but right now it doesn't look good. I'm just gonna double check just to be sure. It's in a fucking delay, and it's not because of the rain, because there is none. It's because of the high-ass wind, so let's try something else, I guess. Oh, and I want to show you something interesting that I didn't think they would have here in general, but it makes sense since it's, not only Adventures in Autumn, but spooky season, because in the summer they would never have this. Check it out like Kevin LePage. Holy shit, look at the boos from Mario's Goddammit. These boos look friendlier. These stuffed boos look friendlier than the actual ones in the games. All right, so you know what that means. Tiki Twill time and some Living La Vida Loca. What the fuck is that? Oh, it must be one of the attractions. Why the fuck is someone letting off fireworks in the middle of Adventures in Autumn? It was at the beginning of spooky season. But yeah, here's the ride to stay the fuck away from at all times. No matter how much other people like it, or how as many times as other people try to convince me to do this, to ride it myself, I will never fucking do this. That's just a hazardous death trap waiting to happen. For the time being, we're lucky enough, if we're even brave enough to ride it, to just get sick. Which is why rides like this, with the dragster gone, hopefully this is with the dragster gone, hopefully this hunk of junk I can't fucking talk right. Hopefully this hunk of junk is a step behind. There's a next ride to go away for good. Because this ride, as far as I'm concerned, like the dragster, could go belly up. And there are the bumper cars where we have an activity theme song for that. The Rollin' Rollin' song by Limp Bizkit. So we might sneak onto that a little later. Just for shits and giggles, because we haven't tried this in like a couple years. We haven't tried it. We didn't do it on Father's Day this year, the Father's Day Ranger. We're gonna go look at that, link in the description. And I don't think we did it a single time last year either, and we might do this for shits and giggles. But first, it's time to live a crazy life where we're gonna take away the pain like a bullet to your brain. And of course, as you know, I can't take the phone on any of the ride. This is gonna be like a mandatory heads up for every Cedar Point video. That I don't have that kind of equipment where I can take the recording device on the ride and not lose it the whole time. So therefore, after each, I'll do a little sneak peek of me going on a ride beforehand, and then ride it off camera, and then I'll recap after I get off. So I'll see you after I get off this sucker. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Me encanta Ricky Martin. So I don't know which rides are open and which ones are closed based on the high ass winds. So therefore, we're just gonna look around and see what's available and avoid all the dangerous and scary rides at all costs. Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing this after the La Vida Loca La Vida Loca entertainment on the Tiki Tour, so let's do it. All right, the ride was fun, but the singing was an absolute disaster. My song choice was, hold on. My song choice was Ricky Martin, Lola Lola. Like, I was singing it right, but also singing it wrong too. Like, I had some, like, almost all the lyrics right, but I was singing it half-assed backwards based on what part of the song those lyrics come in. But I haven't fully nailed when I'm listening to the song. I don't have it fully nailed yet when it comes to, like, singing it without the music, but we're gonna get to that point eventually. It's only a matter of time. So where to next? Oh my God, we're in the maze, Dylan DeShazo, ladies and gentlemen. It is easy to get lost in here. It is easy to get lost. Just like in Jumpstart 4th grade on the computer when I was little. Like, good God. Okay, my dad's texting me. I don't know. I mean, are we gonna find our way out of here? There's so much going on right now. Oh, you can say that again. Oh my God. We are never gonna get out of here at this juncture. Good God. It's been forever since I've been in a maze. Now we're just going in circles, going around in circles, searching. Oh, never mind. So that was a little interesting, to be honest. Sierra! Oh no, wrong person. I'm sorry. Damn it. No, remember from the 28. Okay. Hey, this is the day where we're gonna start seeing familiar faces. Or we think we're gonna see familiar faces, because if that was the same girl from the 2018 Halloweekends episode, she would have turned around. But turns out it was the wrong person. God, I hate when that happens. But you should check that out. Link is in the description. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. No, we can't go to the Raptor because high winds delay. So I was gonna go somewhere else. I wasn't gonna go in the maze, but someone I know was there, so I had to do it. Like, I didn't want to leave them right away. So let's see what else we can find. The Valve Raven is where we're headed to next, and then after that, we're gonna go eat some lunch before my dad, keeps bitching at me to eat. And we're gonna try Lola Lola again, and hopefully we don't fuck up half the song by putting the wrong lyrics in the wrong parts of the song. Catch y'all after when we get off. Okay, that was way better on the singing part with Lola Lola. We're gonna keep doing that song over and over. It's gonna be like a one song deal today. It's no variety. We gotta keep trying to learn it without the music so we can nail it in a cappella style. If we can nail it with the music, we can nail it without the music. Just like every other Ricky song we've nailed for the last 23 years. That's in Spanish or Portuguese or any simple language. It's not English. No Asian for me. That's just way too fucking difficult to ask for. Okay, we got ourselves a bite to eat. Waffle fries and chicken tender. That's good news. Bad news is they ran out of ketchup, so barbecue sauce has to be the backup option. And as I said off camera, I can't make this shit up like Jamie McMurray. Look at the sky turning blue. Hopefully this is a good sign that the winds will calm down. We can go boogity, boogity, boogity. Viva la Raptor, boys and girls. Okay, so you have seen some of the Ricky Martin dancing spots. over by where Wicked Twister used to be, which is also where Tiki Swirl is. And hang on. That was on Ricky. Yeah, I don't need to show you that like exclusively because you already see that by default anyway. But I don't know if I show you another older Ricky Martin dance spot, but I'm going to show you that one after I show you another historical piece of my history here at Cedar Point in modern times. Okay, so you see this spot and area all the way around here. Yeah, go look at the Father's Day Rager and so, you know, to get an answer. Link is in the description. This is exactly where on my way to go get something to eat. But it was almost time to leave the park to go home for the night. It was hot as balls that day, and then going into the night. This is when I heard Enrique Iglesias Bailamos out of nowhere, and I started singing and dancing. I wasn't dancing all that crazy, but I told the people, I had an audience cleaning in applause and cheers. Like, they were clapping along to my singing, and then they were cheering, applauding, giving me a round of applause after it was over. It was a good feeling. I told them if it was a Ricky Martin song, then I would have been dancing. So I wanted to show you a piece of history. Okay, it was somewhere around here. This is the iconic Ricky Martin dancing spot. August 19th, 27. Listen to 19, yeah. Saturday, August 19th, 2017, when they played Livin' La Vida Loca out of nowhere, and I just started singing and dancing like it was nothing. Because whenever I hear Livin' La Vida Loca, that's when I go crazy. And for you guys, that means watch the fuck out. So I'm gonna show you some pieces of history of my singing and dancing at this joint in the summer months. Time to head back this way because there's no way in hell we're going back there. Because that's where all the monsters are hiding. We learned our lesson from 2018 Halloweekends. Like I said, go check that out, and the Father's Day Rager, if you haven't already, links are in the description. But yeah, no way in hell we're going back there after the 2018 fiasco in the rain. Now here's something we haven't done in a long time. Let's do it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it in the style of Ricky Martin or Petra Victoria most of the way. And at the tail end, oh shit. At the tail end, Uncle Cracker. All courtesy of Need for Speed and Hot Pursuit 2. I'm the door operator. I know you can't see that very well, but I'm the door operator. Just for a couple seconds. The hell is that kid singing? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, that's what I thought. EA Days. Challenge everything.
Watch out, boy. That's awesome. I got it.
Now this right here is really, really sad. We miss you each and every day and every year, Wicked Twister. And we know the same cannot be said about the dragster. I'm glad that shit's gone. Hopefully Max Air's next up on the list to just go away forever. Like I've said billions of times in this video already. Now here's an area we've never been before, especially since it's right behind the classic Ricky Martin dancing spot from Saturday night, August 19th, 2017, where they put the dumpsters at, because apparently, I'm just guessing, your guess is just good as mine, they didn't like the fact that when they played it, that a Ricky Martin fan who's hung on to him in that song for 23 years later, which at the time, how many years was 2017? 21, 20, 19, 18, so 5 years ago. So if you take 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, it was at the time I hung on to it 18 years later for a 2017 standard. So I guess they decided to put the dumpsters there. That way I wouldn't go back to that same spot in case they ever played it casually again. Well, they ain't stopping me, because if they ever do it again, I know where to go as long as they don't cover this shit either. Right there. Okay, I've been chatting it up with some new friends. Some have been able to stick with their socials, some I haven't. I've seen a lot of people that look familiar to, people I know, but I always double check before I scream their name, and then I get the response, no, I'm not who you're looking for. But I fucking hate that shit, because it's awkward as hell. So that's why nowadays I just double check. I say, hey, you look familiar, and then it's kind of less awkward, which means it makes it the lesser of two evils. And the Raptor's still closed, unfortunately, so I don't know what we're gonna do next. And the bees are out for blood more than ever. And I thought those 4 weeks when it was still warm and we were finishing up our warm weather 2022 season, they were bad. I mean, yeah, they were bad, but now we fast forward to a month later, they're fucking vicious as hell. Like, my God. You thinking what I'm thinking? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah, let's fucking do it. So even before we hit the racetrack, we had a little, teamwork, some teammate rivalry going on before we hit the track. We had the guy in the person in the 22 and the person in the 23 crash each other. Ward Burton and Kenny Wallace at Bill Davis Racing. And here I am screaming, oh my God, that's a teammate. That's a teammate. And then when I got in, someone already took the 3, so I looked for the next available option, and of course it was the 15, a wall trip. Some kid next to me was in the 8, so I was pretending we were at Daytona and Talladega. Okay, you sure? Yeah.
What's up?
Hey.
What's up, guys? Whoa. This going on YouTube?
Yep.
All right.
Follow my boy.
Yeah. Wait, you know me?
I don't. What's your YouTube? Just
Mark Oliveira, son of Bright. Oh, hell, shit, I give it to you right now. So that was totally unexpected. Now I lost my train of thought. Okay, let me start over again. So before I got on the track over there. We had some little teammate rivalry brewing between the 22 and the 23. It was like they were slamming into each other like they were having a teammate rivalry at Bill Davis Racing. Ward Burton and Kenny Wallace. And then when I get on there, someone took the 3. It's like I can't have any luck. I can't win for lose. I'm trying to get that number for right with some kind of vehicle. So I looked for the next available best number, and I had to go with 15 because of wall trip. And by luck, because Dale Earnhardt owned his car, and guess who the car number was next to me? 8, Junior. So this boy got in the 8, and I decided to go into imagination mode. And so I said, "Gentlemen, start your engines," and they were just as they were setting off, giving us the clear, and right on cue, they started our engines, and I was following that 8 car everywhere. Like if I was Waltrip pushing Junior, the kid didn't understand what I was doing. He hit me on accident, but he thought he hit me on accident. I said, no, I did that on purpose. I'm trying to give you a little bump draft. I'm not trying to hit you. I'm just giving you a bump draft. I didn't say rattle his cage because this was an imagination about Daytona, Talladega, and now Atlanta, not Bristol, Martinsville, or Richmond, or technically Dover, Bristol, and steroids. After the ride was over, I had to explain to him what. Obviously, he was a kid, so obviously he wasn't alive when Junior and Waltrip drove the 8 and 15 when DI existed. So I explained to him, and then he understood. But I hope I get to see him again today before we get out of here. But let's see what else we can find and who else we can see. Hi, Future Mark here, clean shaven and getting ready to eat some hamburgers, and I drink some ice cold Coke. Turns out I sadly never got to see the kid again. I wanted to get his name and everything and, introduce myself and have him introduce himself back, but unfortunately we had to go about our own ways. But therefore, hopefully maybe I'll see him again. I don't fucking know. I mean, I say that about people I run into at Cedar Point who I really liked. Whether I get their socials or not, I turn out never seeing them again, because that's usually how it goes. But anyway, back to the video. Starman. Come. Oh my God. Come on, baby. Okay, Starman theme. Whatever button that is. Of the hidden temple legends 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 of the hidden temple. Hell yeah!
My dad and stepmom, two Buffalo Bills super fans, just following the game, knowing they can't watch it the same way I'm following the EA Sports 500 Talladega to see hopefully it keeps, the drivers making up safe, especially Austin, Ty, and Noah. I think Daniel's racing too. Yeah, NASCAR.com didn't update it to the driver switches and whatnot. So I know the 16 is Helmut, the 48 is Gregson with Alex Bowman out due to concussion. That means Justin Allgaier filling in for Gregson in his regular ride in the 62. So therefore, sitting here just getting, it's starting to get a little warm. Not scorching out because fun in the sun is over. Starting to get a little warmer, so we came here to cool off. Gonna go get some dinner soon, and they're playing an ultra familiar song that I know through my dad from when I was little, and it's a song that normally most people don't commonly play on a casual basis. So really cool to see.
Look at that, they opened it back up. Look at that. But first, we gotta go get dinner first. There's been a steak sandwich, just plain A1, that's it. And unfortunately, it looks like the joint is closed. Not like it matters anyway, because I'm not fucking hungry as it is. All right, boys, let's try this again. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Viva la Raptor, boys and girls. All right, the paper's still there. It's crumpled, but it's still there. So anyway, let's fucking do this. Finally. Okay, I spoke too soon with the boogity. Oh shit, look out. Run, 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 run. Okay. I spoke too soon with the boogity signal. They're working on their shit up there and using water to clean it up. That's what I felt drop down on me from the top. So where to next?
1 hour later.
All right, back here at Starbucks, charging my phone again, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go next door over there, and we're gonna go try the ice cream for the first time because it's soft serve, because soft serve is the best. Hard serve can go belly up, so let's go get it.
Doesn't look like that'll be happening either. Maybe next Sunday when we're back here. I don't know if I'm gonna YouTube that or not though. Wait, maybe hope is not lost maybe hope is not all lost. Maybe it's not, because some girl over there told me that they do it over here too. So let's go check it out like Kevin LePage. I never had the ice cream here, but it looks so good, so I had to try. I couldn't resist to try it. And there's a kid there, so I don't want to say the wrong thing in front of the kid. All right, so anyway, with how good that shit looked, I'm gonna go tear that shit. I already know I'm gonna tear that shit up like Terry Labonte. Let's fucking get it. Look at that. Look at that. This is where the ice cream originates from and where it comes from. Let's go try it for the first time ever. New achievement unlocked. There it is, guys. Just look at it. Time to tear this shit up like Texas Terry Labonte. God, this is good. I knew I would love this. I don't have nothing to hold the phone. Well, I can record me eating this, so I'm gonna eat the rest of this off camera.
Moments later.
Done, just like that. I totally tore that shit up like Terry Labonte. Big time. Now let's continue on our journey before we head on out of here and close this out. All right, let's try this once again. Third time's a charm. Let's get it. Okay, the paper's still here. Again, still here, thankfully. Nothing's changed with that. But several hours of trying, several hours of frustration. We're gonna go boogity, boogity, boogity. Viva la Raptor, boys and girls. Let's fucking go. That was much, much better with the Lola Lola stuff. And what better way to close out the day of riding rides? That by far was my last ride of the day. Lola Lola, hi. Now we can spend the whole rest of the day walking around, trying to see if we can run into some familiar faces and hopefully continue to meet some new ones as we go on. Look, that's me, Lola Lola, hi! Honest to God, I hope that kid who I was pretending was my DEI teammate on the bumper cars with the 8 and 15 with Dale Jr. and Michael Waltrip, I hope he's still here. Because if he is, I hope we run into him again. And maybe, we can sneak him into the video and maybe get his TikTok or Instagram, whatever socials he has.
You just never know. As my grandmother was gonna say, you just gotta pray on it. Future clean-shaven Mark here again to once again clarify to all of you that we sadly never ran into my quote-unquote teammate again that whole rest of the day. But don't lose hope. He could stumble across our TikTok page once we put all of our shit from the day over on that app. So you just gotta pray on it, as my grandmother would say, and because that's the mindset that will remain the same whether he finds us or not. So, or whether we find him or not, or whether he's at the park again next Sunday or not. But anyway, let's fucking finish this video. It's like no matter where I go, I'm always good or great at making new friends. And hell, in like the summer months and the warm part of fall, we come to Cedar Point to do it. Now in the winter before COVID, we would go to South Park or Great Northern to do it, but we haven't been there since COVID began. So I'm hoping I can look back and get it going back to those two joints. Going back to those two joints, this winter now that we're somewhat back to normal again, like nothing ever happened. But this is what the younger version of me, the kid version of me on Lenore, and the teen version of me of Sandhurst would not have done. He would have just wanted to stay the hell home all day, every day. Like, bird almost hit us. Monday, in the summertime especially, Monday through Friday, I would just, be on my PS1, PS2, and my computer playing NASCAR games, NBA Live, Crash Bandicoot, Need for Speed, anything that most of my generation played casually as kids that are now that the adult versions of them are playing for YouTube. And then Saturday and Sunday I'd watch NASCAR every week. Now that I've gotten older, I've been getting out of the house more Monday through Friday, and skipping races to do better things. Like today, I skipped the EA Sports 500 to do this, but all that fear for nothing because we went a whole 188 lap Talladega EA Sports 500 mile event and no big accident. Good shit. I did not expect all that fear for nothing where we thought somebody was going to get injured or possibly killed or something. It just goes to show you that even if nothing happens, you still gotta be extra careful. So GG's to Chase. I mean, I hate how the Chase Elliott haters, and I'm no Chase fan, he's not my favorite, but I'm not a Chase hater either. It's like the Chase haters at a whole different level, just like the Bubba haters. It's like whenever he wins, even if he wins in good, clean fun, they always like cry, cry. I mean, I'm trying to word this right. They always cry because of the fact that today there was no 2 or 3 big accidents that caused 5 concussions at the end that caused, gave us an interesting winner. I mean, sometimes, restrictor plate races like today prove that it's not always about a demolition derby at 190 miles an hour. Like big wrecks in general, and like a surprise winner, or like an interesting winner, or a first-time winner to have incredible restrictor plate races. That's what it's all about. And as someone who didn't get to watch the race today, I was totally not expecting that at all. So, and I know some people who like it better that way, and there's nothing wrong with that at all whatsoever. Some idiot I blocked, and this is probably part of why I blocked him a long time ago. He was so mad about Chase winning that he wished a concussion on him. Now, someone who used to hate Kyle Larson back then, I wouldn't have wished it on him. When he was in the 42, I wouldn't have wished it on him. Like when he fainted at Martinsville in 2015, the autograph session, I put my hatred for him on hold. Like when I was a kid, I didn't like Gordon or Johnson. I mean, I liked when they crashed, but I just didn't want them to get hurt, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're back to the Matterhorn, but we're done riding rides for today. We're just gonna spend the last bit walking around on and off camera until it's time to hit the road.
More moments later.
Well, look who I ran into. I have not seen you since, what was it, 2017?
Probably.
2017? Oh no, 2019. No, 2019. I remember. Remember, I was in a white Tim Duncan, but not this one. And not the modern one either. It was like the older one. When they had Adidas instead of Nike at the end of this jersey. So I remember I posted on Facebook. I remember posting me singing when you were singing Jingle Bells, I was doing my 911 parody on camera. Had all the consumers dancing next to you to another song.
I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, like I was taking a break, but had I even done it and uploaded that probably would have been a banger video. There's a lot of stuff that would happen in 2019. I was taking a casual break. That would have been bangers that I uploaded, but everything happens for a reason, even if it's bad.
Right on, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you, Mark.
You too.
Take care.
Have fun at the Cavs games this year. I sadly won't be watching ours because the last 3 years this team has given me nothing to be happy about. And then this year I'm looking to replace the Spurs content with better never before seen content that I've been putting off for too long that it's time to let the cat out of the bag.
Right.
Now that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll see updates on that stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Well,
Spurs had a nice run, huh?
20 plus years, and it all came to a crashing halt because Tim retired, Manu, Tony, Kawhi quit, and then all the good players left.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we just both had a brain fart there for a second. But anyway, it was good seeing you. Tell Sophia hi.
I will tell her hi.
Okay. What a nice surprise. I told you we'd be running into some familiar faces, especially some that we just least expect. You know, as in familiar faces we haven't seen in years since like the pre-COVID era. I was by the band stage right where the old Ricky Martin dance spot is, but first the music was kind of bland. Then in the middle it started to get good, but then it just went backwards in like the taste level. It just started being bland again. So I said, "Fuck this, I'm out." And no way they're gonna stop this. No way they're gonna take a 10-minute pause just to like interact with the fans to the point where I can ask them to play Ricky Martin. Because that's not how. I mean, some band stages are like that, but not ones like the Cedar Point, you know, people in costumes and whatnot. At least at the fairs like Strongsville, if y'all remember that, or even Brook Park or whatever. You know, those are just actual people in their normal attire, and sometimes they're down for requests, sometimes they don't take them. It's like 50-50. It's like a 50-50 chance they'll take a request or take requests or not. But I know like band stages at amusement parks that are in costumes and whatnot, even in the summertime, will not take requests. Even if they take 5 to 10 minute pauses to interact with fans, I doubt they'll be taking requests regardless. But yeah, it's been a splendid fall night. Wait, did someone call me? No. It's been a very splendid fall night here at Cedar Point. The moment my dad calls me, it'll be time to pack it up. So while we're still here, you know, making our rounds, if there's anybody anybody want to see or anywhere we want to go, we better go see them and or go there now. Oh, no doubt. Since Chad doesn't have TikTok, I gotta put even though that was some poor camera angle, that was like some poor camera handling is a better way to put it. Even though despite the fact I'm still putting it on my main TikTok, that way I can tag Sophia so that way she can see it, you know, his daughter that unfortunately, you know, as he said, it's, you know, too good for him and Jackie, his wife now, and you know, she works more, and she's 16, I think she has a car. I follow her on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. I meant to say TikTok second, but to be fair, she has Instagram too. I mean, she doesn't have Facebook yet, the same way Chad doesn't have TikTok, but I will post this on that clip on my main TikTok and tag Sophia, that way she can see it. And yeah, she's going to be very, very happy that her dad got to see me, and going to be happier when her dad tells her, "Mark asked about you and really wants to see you again." The same way I am with Mary Lucente about Destiny Lucente, her granddaughter, who I physically fell in love, not in a romantic manner, obviously, but like in a friendly manner, fell in love with at the 2016 St. Patrick's Day dance at Murray Ridge during the pre-COVID era. If y'all recall, I was doing YouTube at the time, but I wasn't doing full time then, otherwise I probably would have got that all on tape. Plus, that was a boring dance anyway. I can't remember what context, how it was boring, but the music was shit. So I just walked around and chilled, you know, shot the bull with some friends, old, new. That way, both at the time, old and new. No, the past present system was like not applicable in that situation, but and that's how we met Destiny. Most of the second half of that night,
was spent with Destiny. The first half I just walked around and chatted with a variety of friends, but then I saw Mary Lucenta, I met her, and then I met Destiny, and basically we just sat there and chatted a while, and then next thing you know, we're walking around the whole joint. Walking around the whole joint. Then we're walking around. Okay, that was an awkward stare with some random dude. But we're also walking around the whole joint together. We're not even dancing. We're just walking and chatting, and then we're taking pictures with random people that mostly I was friends with that she didn't know, and that's how we got our friendship started. Hell, I was even taking pictures of her with people I was friends with at the time. You know. That goes to show you that, you know, even in 2016, not just in 2022, but even in years past, as I've grown into a young adult, it's why the kids love me and I love them. Always been on the side of love. What the fuck is this shit? Whoever did this, clean up your act, buddy. You're supposed to be a role model. Checkered flag is out on Halloween in Cedar Point. Cedar Point Halloweekends. You know, I don't know if I'm going to record next Sunday. I'm kind of up in the air about it, but as for tonight, the checker flag is out on this night of Cedar Point Halloweekends 2022, and this Halloweekends Ranger, just like how Chase Elliott took the checker flag in a clean and green EA Sports 500 at Talladega Super Speedway. That's it. We're done for the night, and before you ask, I will be editing this tonight, but then uploading it tomorrow. I'll upload it tomorrow because of the fact I'm going to see if I can I'll get tomorrow off of work so I can rest it up. There's nothing on TV. There's no outdoor activity I have to worry about, you know, because we'll take care of Villains of Valley View and Brett Bodine installment Halloween episode come Tuesday. But if I'm able to succeed in getting off work tomorrow, but if I get anything, I'll get to stay up late. If I'm feeling good enough, then maybe I'll upload later tonight. I just gotta find out if I'm able to get called off work. But if I'm not, then we'll just upload it tonight and then, you know, take care of the village tomorrow. Hi, future clean-shaven Mark here once again for one more clarification for the road. I ended up getting off of work tomorrow, so therefore, by the time you see this will be up sometime later on tonight before we go into Monday when we catch up on the Brett Bodine installment of Villains of Valley View for the Halloween episode before they make their epic full-time return this Friday, the 7th, with Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion. Now, here's Mark from the past to, do his usual YouTube outro. But until next time, this is Mark out there signing off. I hope you guys, enjoyed this Cedar Point Halloweekends 2022 Rager. It's probably the possible first of two. Possible. I know this one has I was committed to this one. I'm not sure if I'll film next Sunday though. I have to think. I have a whole week to think about it, and if I don't do it, then you'll possibly know why, because my sister's funny about being filmed on YouTube. TikTok, she's okay, but YouTube, it's not her cup of tea. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Life will give you a lot of lows. When you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the week. Goddamn, pace yourself, bring your ass, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't abort a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always been on the side of love. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes you just gotta be present. You never fail until you stop trying, and never pays to worry too much about things. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. It's never too late to turn the day around. Another day on time, another day to shine. And sometimes you just gotta flock yourself. So take care, everyone. Good night, and I will see you all for the Villains of Valley View Brett Bodine installment Halloween episode reaction video. And keep in mind, come Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be canceling our plans with the Goldbergs for the Dale Senior All-Sedilla installment, That Girl Lately Bill Elliott installment, and Welcome to Flash CO Rusty Wallace installment to do our two-part Sandy Ridge finale. So we had the warm weather finale 2021 parts 1 and 2. So now we do parts 1 and 2 of the Sandy Ridge finale. But keep in mind that does not mean Adventures in Autumn is over, because even though our time in Sandy Ridge will be done after Thursday, Adventures in Autumn, we still got over a month and a half of that left. So don't put away your fall stuff yet, because we still have a long ways to go, even though our time in Sandy Ridge is going to be over after Thursday. So see you later, everyone.